So I'm on the bus home from the game today, and I'm just going through all my YouTube videos and whatnot to provide as much content as I can for you, my subscribers, my fans. And guess what? The gift that keeps on giving, Roy Keane, drops a little rant about today's game versus Chelsea. And
what do you make of players apologising to managers after the manager's been sacked?
Too little, too late.
Did any players ever apologise to you or anything?
One or two did, yeah.
But you
Yeah, a swift response, let me tell you. Yeah. No, listen, these are always awkward interviews for players, and but no, I wouldn't have much time and patience for a player to say, listen, sorry, we've let you down. Too little, too late. You know, you're judged what you do on the football pitch, and I don't think Bruno had done enough in a lot of the games where he didn't show that leadership. So it'd be interesting to hear what obviously Ten Hag has to say about it. But you also have to move on. Listen, a lot of players don't care that much when a manager goes, to just focus on the next manager coming in. They get ready, they look after themselves. Of course, that's part of the game. Players can be selfish, we know that. But I don't think Bruno done enough as a captain of Man United over the last year or two to help the manager out. Far from it. The proof's there with all the results. Not just down to Bruno, of course, but I don't think he showed enough leadership skills when the goings got tough with some of the performances. And I don't think Bruno should be too proud of himself of what's happened to the Man United manager over the last week or two, Ten Hag. I think I said it earlier, I think the players let the manager down, ultimately. But that's football and that's life. You have to move on and get ready for the new manager. I played under managers. I played under managers, which I played under some great managers. But I played under managers who I didn't particularly like, let me tell you. But it wouldn't stop me for 1 second not going out and doing my best for the team. Absolutely not. And that was the same with the lads I played with. I was very lucky. I was in some good dressing rooms. But this idea, when a manager goes and players are saying, oh, well, maybe we could have done more, maybe we're sorry for that. To me, that's hard to listen to.
It's one thing.
Liking the manager, people say, it always helps if you like or respect the manager, but even if you don't, I think the bottom line, it goes back to it. The way you're brought up, or when you play football as a young kid, your own DNA should suggest that you're a good team player. That's why you play football. You're part of a team. You're not playing an individual sport. So when the going gets tough, you roll your sleeves up. You become a team player. And I'm not saying for 1 second it's about playing well every week, far from it. But you roll your sleeves off, you become a team, you dig in, you grind out results, you win an ugly game. But this United team doesn't do it. And that's what obviously I'm very critical of them. But I'd love to sit there every week and watch Man United turn up and win 2 or 3 0. You just listen, absolutely amazing. Last year or two, you give them a little bit of praise when they're doing well in the cups. But Man United, we can't go back to Man United of the 80s where they're a cup team. The reason you sign and you play for Man United is that you turn up week in, week out, and you're consistent. That's the key to it. There's no point in saying, I'll turn up in a week or two, or if the manager gets sacked, I'll play for the new managers, there's a new system. No, forget that stuff. You still have to go and train with your teammates every day. So when you look at your teammates in the eye every Monday morning, or when you're training or in a game with 20 minutes to go, and you're on your knees and your hamstrings at you, and you're under pressure going, let's dig in. Let's show what we're about. And if that is a Man United or Chelsea or Spurs or whoever you're playing for, you dig deep. That's your foundation of your career. You're going to be talented, you could be skillful, and if you win trophies, fantastic, it's a bonus. But ultimately, you're on a team in a dressing room with players where you're going, I'm in the trenches with these lads, let's go for it. I wouldn't want to be in the trenches with them players. I just wouldn't want to be. I don't see it. Do I know all these personally? Absolutely not. But I know my eyes don't lie to me. I see these players today, even they go 1-0 up today, you're thinking, are they going to see this game out? No. It's a set piece, not a poor header. People not getting out to people, 1-1, and then you have to hear chat after the game. Oh, a bit unlucky, the managers, new managers come. Hey, great, happy days. No, far from it. You left a manager down there last week, and it's not about liking managers, because people are quick to throw at me going, oh, I fell out with managers. But I tell you, when I was out on the pitch, I didn't want to let them down, even if I despised them. And that's got to come down to your DNA. And these players haven't got the DNA, a lot of them, of a Man United player, in my eyes.
true to form, Roy Keane goes off on one about Manchester United. I mean, has Roy Keane ever said anything good about Manchester United ever since he was given the boot by Sir Alex Ferguson? I'm sorry, but Roy Keane has made a living out of criticising Manchester United over the past 10 years. And here he is now, making some more coin for his pocket. This is the thing about pundits at the moment, particularly the Manchester United pundits. Everything's an attention currency now, and the Manchester United players, they made so much money playing football for the club, scoring goals. Clearly they don't want that gravy train to end, so what do? They just start criticising the club that they don't live up to their standards. And, well, I mean, you could say they're entitled to their opinion, but I don't know. I think they lean into the criticism, and here it is here with Roy Keane in this video. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just a sign of the times with social media and whatnot. But hey-ho. What do you think? Is Roy right? Does this squad have the Man United DNA? I mean, to be fair, the new manager hasn't even turned up and he's already started criticising them. But hey-ho, here we go.